Hello YouTube, this is Mattyzia here, back with my part 3 of my Pokemon Soul Silver walkthrough. In this part we will be travelling to Violet City and training up Pokemon. And hint hint, we might even catch a new Pokemon. So, look out for that. You can try and guess what it is in your heads, but it's pretty obvious because you can only find about 3 Pokemon so far. Now, I'm going to run this way, so as we have to go back here. And when you get back to Cherry Grove City, your rival of the game is here, because he's stolen a Pokemon from the lab, and he steals one that you're weak to, obviously, like every other rival you have does. So, yeah. So you have to battle him just because he thinks your Pokemon is puny, because you got it in the same lab as him, so he's calling his bad as well, really, but I did some extra special training before this part, so everyone is just going to get owned. Zippo learned Ember, which isn't going to be very helpful, but it is going to be able to deal lots of damage with Tackle. Now, I decided that I was going to do some special training off of camera just because it would be amazing just to get battles over with, and I can win easier, and I don't have much of a chance of losing against level 5 people. Yeah, so you beat Passerby Boy, and then you get to nickname him when you're in the Professor M's lab. So, he's gonna go, I'm gonna be the best Pokemon trainer ever, and you find his trainer card, and this is where you supposedly know you find out his name, but you don't tell anyone yet. So there. So I know his name now, but I haven't told anyone else, and you don't choose it yet. So you run back over through Route 29 to Professor Elm's lab. So running through here, running, yeah, the running song. So you go this way, I probably didn't have to do that, I could have just jumped the ledges. But yeah, so up here you go, and then, so Professor Elm called for a disaster, so that's probably the disaster that he stole a Totodile. And that Totodile is not mine. So this copper thinks that I'm the thief here, and yeah, so Lyra's just going here to save my butt from getting arrested and probably sent to jail for about 7 years for stealing a Totodile level 5, but I don't, so this is where you choose his name. I'm just going to call my Steve because it's really, really commonly awesome. So my red-headed kid with really long hair is called Steve. So he just believes us because we're little kids. Wow, she has long ponytails. Anyway, so yeah, she's understand that she's glad that they didn't arrest me for 7 years. Then Professor Elm's even happier. But now you give him the egg, and then later on when you finish the gym, you get this egg back, and it is a Togepi because I did some research. But so yeah, he's talking about Mr. Pokemon always being fascinated by eggs. So he's amazed that Professor Oak gave, did I say Mr. Pokemon or Mr. Professor Oak gives you the egg? Doesn't really matter. So Professor Oak gives me the Pokedex and he's really amazed. And he's just on about beating the gyms and beating the champion and stuff. So now we could talk to our mum, but or you could just wait for her to ring later. I'm going to do the option of ringing later. So you go over here and she's going to teach you how to catch Pokemon for the first time. So she does it with her Marill, where they're jumping around in the grass, which is a bit weird. But to be honest, it looks a bit awkward. If you watch this, she's just going, they're both jumping, it's quite, yeah, Marill just jumps over her. Yeah, so that's pretty, yeah, apparently she killed one, or caught one, and now she does it slowly so you can see. Yeah, so, alright, so it's a Hydra Tatter, and they're purple. If you hadn't noticed, they are purple. So yeah, she's going to send out her Marill, which is level 5, which is awful. Yeah, so she's just going to tackle it. And somehow, I don't know even how she can do this, but she catches it with one Pokeball. So she's just going to whip its tail at Marill. Ouch. So yeah, so she's going to throw a Pokeball now. And, so she says its HP is down, but it's really not really. Really not really, that failed epically. But still. Yeah, so she's just going to throw it, and somehow her tackle did half. More than half. But I still don't think it's ready, but it is. Ding 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 ding! No, that's Mario. Yeah, so please excuse me if I try to be funny. Sometimes it's just because I went to see Tim Vine the night before last, and yeah, he was hilarious. So that comedian guy with the one-liners like, "Hey, I've got a sponge jaw, don't knock it. My friend just got the bubonic plague." I said, "Don't give him that." So yeah, so he's the funny guy. And then I find a wild Pokemon, which is kind of annoying, but it is a Sentry, and I've not seen one of these before. So yeah. Unluckily, I'm not doing these at night time, so I won't be able to see Hoot unless I record it in the Pokedex, because I did see it in part 1 because I recorded that at 10 o'clock at night. Yes, late time. But yeah, so we're going to go this way, and it's another Centret. It's funny how something looking like that turns into something Furret, which looks nothing like Centret at all. I think they failed on the creation of that. And yeah, so you run this way, you go back up to Cherry Grove City. You already know the way because I showed you before. Now, if you're actually still watching this, then please don't get bored and leave from all these battles, because trust me, I do get them over quickly. I mean, you've seen it. But So, or I can just run. It's funny how Cyndaquil always seems so happy with that curved eye motion. That means they're happy, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Maybe. So yeah, I'm not going to go in the grass anymore. I'm just going to run this way. So I'm in Cherry Grove City. And then you run this way, and then you go to the same route as you do for Mr. Pokemon's house, but in fact, you go a different way. Ooh. Yeah, so, we're gonna go this way now, so, yeah. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go for a tackle, because this, people, is the moment of truth. Now, I put into a calculator how, I paused this video, paused the recording, and calculated how much a tackle would do. And it said, from level 11's Cyndaquil with no defense against a level 4 Pidgey. Now, it reckoned that I would do between 40 something and 50 something. So I actually got the 40 something %, which is great because I didn't kill it, and now I can catch it with a Pokeball. And yes, you guessed it. If you guessed it right, then I will congratulate you on your guessing that my second team member is a Pidgey. And because Family Guy is awesome and this song is going, I'm just going to sing it now. Brian, don't you know about the word? Well, Peter's gonna tell you about the word. The word. Yeah, that one. See, I'm gonna call my Pidgey Bird is word. Because I'm not sure if bird is the word will fit. So yeah. B-I-R-D-I-S. No, it won't. But bird is word will fit. So I have a new team member, a level 4 Pidgey called Bird is Word. It's a female. Most Pidgeys are that I catch. So yeah, I've got Bird is Word. It just fits. So that's pretty epic, and that's going to be cool just to be seeing it in my head throughout the recordings of the videos. So like, so I'm going to have to kill some of these Pokemon now just so I can train Bird is Word up. I might actually fast forward them in the next part, but I decided not to this part just because we're only on part 3 and I'm not really going to start speeding up videos yet. Yeah, so Tassa fainted and Bird is Word gained 48 experience points, which will take it to the next level, which is level 5, if you hadn't noticed. 4, 5, 6, 7, 13, 72, 9, 46, yeah. Anyway, so that was that trainer done. And how the hell did I even get into that? Never mind. So you beat him and then you beat this kid here. They're all youngsters. I can't wait to find the guy that says, I like shorts. Because there is a shorts guy in every game. You find him, he's just like, I like shorts, they're easy and comfortable to wear. So I was reading this comic the other day, and the main character just comes up to him and goes, I hate shorts. They're not easy and difficult. No, they're difficult and not comfy to wear. And I can't talk. Yeah, so Bird's Word's just gonna get some more XP, which is good because you always want a high level bird. Because guess what? It's the word. Yeah, so more unfunny jokes coming up. So you can look forward to them. So yeah, so I'm not going to switch out here, so I'm trying to get more XP. And then this youngster Mikey's going to send out a Rattata. Like everyone has a Rattata or a Pidgey. It's like on Diamond and Pearl series, or Platinum. Everyone has a Starly or a Shinx when you start off. Or a Bidoof, little bid. I don't even know their names. The things. I want a Tim Vine joke coming up. If I can remember what Bidoofs are. Beavers, there you go. Yeah, I don't make jokes about beavers. No,